for watching Numbskull News. And as I'm sure you're aware, all right, there was some scuttlebutt going on, especially on Twitter, and that was between Pat McAfee and Washington State. And it was hilarious. All right, let's just stop right there. It was hilarious. Now, I know there's a lot of jackholes on Twitter that were clutching their pearls. Oh, I can't believe Pat McAfee would do that to poor Washington State. I'm sitting here reading John freaking Kurtz, all right? And I like I watch his crap on YouTube. I do. But on Twitter, he's kind of a whiny little bitch. I mean, let's just be real. I don't mean to attack the guy. But when you post on Twitter, you open yourself up, bud. He posts on there, or he I don't know what he retweets the video of Pat McAfee giving Washington State crap on College Game Day, and he's like, "Oh, this is just shameful." I lost all respect for Pat McAfee. Well, hold on. You never had any respect for Pat McAfee because if you did, you would know how he operates. All right? This isn't some personal attack on Washington State. I mean, have you never watched Inside the NBA? Have you never seen Charles Barkley go after the city of San Antonio and the women of San Antonio? All right, he has. Oh, eating them churros, all them churros. I mean, this shit is hilarious. All right, and it's part of the lore of the San Antonio Spurs. That is part of their history now. The whole deal with Charles Barkley, the churros, the big old women of San Antonio, all that stuff. This is sports, y'all. This shit ain't serious. You got John Canzano, another John, just like I said, clutching his pearls. Oh, I can't believe. Shut your stupid asshole up. All right. John Canzano, too, can shut the hell up. Give me a break. Do you not know this guy? Pat McAfee. If you had never watched his show, dude, it is entertaining as hell. They don't take anything seriously. Why? Because it's sports, and sports ain't serious. And if you take it like life or death serious, you got a mental problem. There's something missing in your life. You got too large of a stick straight up your ass. That's the problem with these people. And keep in mind, Pat McAfee has been employed by the WWE for a while. I know he left to do the College Game Day thing, but he still makes appearances and comes back now and again. But if you take what he does in the WWE and what pro wrestling has always been, translate that into College Game Day, why would you expect anything different? And by the way, this helps Wazoo. This helps Washington State. They're way the hell up in the northwest of the country where no one thinks about you. All right? It's basically sports wasteland up there. Seattle's got to, the Seahawks they got to win a title for them to be relevant. All right? It's easy to forget any team up there except for maybe Oregon. But Washington State is in a world of hurt right now. Them and Oregon State have been left on their own in the Pac-12. All right, with no, Power 4 landing spot in sight right now. There's a chance at the Big 12 one day, maybe, but not right now, not in the near future. All right, they're in no man's land right now. And so for Pat McAfee to spotlight them, all right, and give them crap is amazing. I mean, these people not understand how huge Pat McAfee is, how popular he is. The fact that he's spotlighting Washington freaking State, which nobody gives a damn about. I know they get good ratings. They do. All right, they got really good TV numbers. But nationally, does anybody really give a shit? No, they don't. All right. So what Pat is doing by having this WWE style rivalry with them, all right, actually helps build their brand up, gives them some relevancy, gives them some more spotlight. And that's what this crap is about, y'all. Well, if with programs and sports teams and franchises and all that, the last thing you want is to be irrelevant. All right. Guys like Mark Cuban and Jerry Jones, what do they always say? Hey, all news is good news. You want the light shining on you. It comes with negative consequences, of course, but screw that. We'll take that because what we don't want to be is irrelevant. and no one giving a damn, no one talking about the Cowboys, no one talking about the Mavericks. No, you want to be talked about. So now people are talking about Washington State. People are paying attention to Washington State. So what Pat McAfee actually is doing is good for the program and for the university. All right, it's in the lexicon now. So these short-sighted assholes on Twitter, all right, like I said, pull the stick out. All right, have a laugh, grow a sense of humor, anything. John Canzano, John Kurtz, you two are some of those boring sons of bitches on the planet. And like I said, I have no respect for John Canzano, but I do have some respect for John Kurtz. I really do. I think he does good work on YouTube. But on Twitter, kiss my ass all the way. I mean, have a stick up your ass, whatever. Just don't bullshit. All right, because that's straight bullshit. If you're a fan of Pat McAfee, you know he's not taking a personal shot at Washington State. You know there's no real animus there. He doesn't mean them any harm. He's having fun. He's having fun with them. So relax and chill the hell out. And in other news, Cam Rising, apparently, he may miss the rest of the season. They may hold him out. I feel bad for the guy. Can't call him a kid. He's 24 years old. Good grief. Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty good. He's a good college quarterback. We all know that. All right, he's really good. But you got some people that are kind of delusional, like, second, third round pick. That's what Cam Rising's probably going to be. No, he's not. Especially with the injury history, he's not going to get drafted more than likely. And even if he does, it's a later round thing. And he may be a backup in the NFL. I don't know if he's even that. All right, maybe CFL. But the problem with Cam is can't stay healthy. UCF has got the same problem with Plumlee, right? He's always out, always missing time. And that screws the team. And I'm not trying to blame Plumlee. I'm not trying to blame Cam Rising. But the best ability is availability. To me, both those schools, it behooves them to, as quickly as you possibly can, all right, you got to find your replacements for those two. Number one, transfer portal, big time. And by the way, UCF, I think they're a little bit ahead. McLean can play. All right. He's just young. He makes mistakes. He'll get better. I think they got a guy that's going to be pretty good for them in the future in McLean. I don't know that Utah has that. I don't think they have anyone that can really, hold Cam's jock. So they're in a little bit of trouble. All right, because when he's gone, I mean, the defense is still good, the team's still good, but there is a deficiency at the quarterback. Sorry, that there just is, especially against better competition like Oregon State. So I know there's probably talk about him coming back for age 25, but if I'm doing the NIL stuff, I'm looking at quarterbacks in the transfer portal before bringing back Cam Rising because I don't know how long I'm going to have him for. I don't know. All right, this is a weird injury. I don't know how it's going to affect him. I don't know if he could come back and be worth a damn. And even if he is, he's 25, guys. I mean, not like that's old or anything, but it's old for college. A little embarrassing, maybe. But they really have to look at that transfer portal. And if they could find a big-time quarterback or even half of a big-time quarterback, somebody that's pretty good, and bring him in, you kind of have to, especially if he's a little bit younger. Maybe he has another year of eligibility, whatever. But you got to upgrade there. And like I said, if Cam Rising didn't have injuries, I wouldn't worry about it. But he does. A lot of them. And they're serious. And I know he's a good college quarterback, but you know, injuries are injuries, man. If you can't stay healthy, you got to move on. And if I was Utah, I'd be looking at moving on. I know they love the guy, but you know, ain't like you're going to have him until he's 40. All right. He's going to have to get a waiver just to play another year. So this may or may not be his last year. Who knows? But yeah, you got to find something. You got to find your McLean. You got to find somebody who can step up in here. And of course, they're recruiting. They're trying to recruit another quarterback, of course. But I'm talking about transfer portal for next year, if at all possible. To me, that's your number one option. It's not Cam Rising, it's the transfer portal. That's just the harsh truth of it. I would go find the best guy I could possibly get and pay for and bring him in. I'd rather pay for him than Cam because I don't know about Cam. And that's just a little look on that situation from Fort Worth, Texas. Anyway, thanks for watching this crap, and I'll be back with some more crap later. Bye.